It's Friday night, and normally you're not used to seeing these faces. The Salt Sugars in the building, mobbing all through the night. Santana just got off of the SmackDown show with Stephanie. Shout out to Stephanie in the building as well. But of course, damn.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah. Now I'm going to go off. This is Shayna, the Queen of Spades, Baszler, and you're watching Women's Wrestling Talk.
You having an upgrade?
Bro, I was trying to move my chair back, and my desk decided that she wanted to be disrespectful.
Damn.
And start to move with me. I didn't tell you to move with me. I was trying to move it back a bit.
That's good.
You know? Fuck.
Welcome. We are here. This is Victory Road. We were just giving you our predictions yesterday. So now we got to see if we got them right. Of course, Nikki Bougie in building. The Sasha Banks of Women's Wrestling Talk. Yes, she is in a new era. And I know I don't want to hold on to this too long, but this is my last post show until further notice. I will still be in the comments, so make sure you check me out there. But I won't be off the screen. So before people are like, "Where's Nikki? Where's Nikki?" She's on Twitter, so you can come see me on Twitter. Make sure you continue to support Women's Wrestling Talk. Of course, Santana will be holding it down for the Salt Shakers, for the most dominant tag team. Rarely imitated and never duplicated. But
people try, but they cannot succeed.
No, they can't. And you know what? Like, the reason why y'all won't see me is because Nikki Bougie is not gonna be the best team player. And that's it. Nikki's not gonna be a good team player. And when we are doing this, we have fun, we kick back, and that's what it's about. And if Nikki can't do that, Nikki don't need to. If all Nikki gonna do is be rude and disrespectful, Nikki can't do that. So Nikki don't want to get fired, and Nikki will be back. With that being said, make sure you check out all of the merch that we have on For Your Wear. That is available now. Please buy them shirts, man. Buy all of them. Please, I'm begging you, seriously. Buy all the shirts. Hopefully there's one that is limited time only, so make sure you grab that as well. The EST WWT shirt is available now on For Your Wear, so make sure you get on the merge. I even wore some merge. Tonight I'm wearing Deanna, but last night I wore some merge, so make sure you check out. I'm always in merge. I think I have like 5 different shirts. So yeah, make sure you get the Canadian shirt that we have. But yeah, get the merch.
Heritage Month is coming up, so definitely get the shirt with the Hispanics on there.
True, because there are some luchas, black or white.
Whichever one you like.
So they have, it's all inclusive. Okay, so make sure you check that out. And then, of course, we got the website going on. Make sure you check out the website. Follow us on all platforms at Women's Wrestling Talk Pod. Come over, talk to us on Twitter. Like, we're always looking for more and more people to engage with. The website looks absolutely amazing. It's so astonishing to see where we've come on the website. Make sure you check out some amazing articles. I will be doing more think pieces. But yeah, we got to go out with a bang.
That is true.
Welcome to the shot. Shakers. Welcome to the Shakers Den, y'all.
You love to see it.
We love to see it. How are you tonight? I know we watched Victory Road. So
I very cross-eyed, I would say.
Yeah, I mean,
It always amazes me that whenever the women's championship or knockouts title is on the line, I'm on the post show for SmackDown.
true.
It never fails. Why they
Never
gotta
fails.
choose that time to do the damn matches?
Great
But
show.
overall, Victor, from what I was watching and able to see before I had to hop on the post show, it was actually a really great show.
Yeah.
Some really nice surprises. Some people's careers I thought should have ended, and just other things. Just more so gearing up for the 1,000th episode of Impact Wrestling, and also knowing who will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. For Impact Wrestling for Bound for Glory. So I think that just more so with tonight, just kind of gearing up for what's to come for the 1,000th episode. So Victor really good.
Yeah, I feel it. Shout out to Ivy Park because I don't want nobody to get nothing. This is Ivy Park. This is a gift that Santana gave me too. So I just want to say
Yeah,
that. But
Nikki. I told her that I had that in my closet. I only put it on once just to take a photo in it, and I only got it because Beyonce had it. It was like her cowgirl blue denim collection that she had.
Yeah.
And I only got that as a prop. Like I was never going to wear it anywhere else. I wasn't going to wear it out, period.
And now I have it on.
Not at all. So I gave it to Nikki because she wanted to like her GTA character. So
yes. And Leo Rush.
Leo Rush, definitely.
Leo Rush. So
she did put out for that.
And
then she realized it was hot as hell in there.
Like wearing it with glasses is nuts. But you get used to it.
And Nikki says she can't breathe without her glasses.
No, I can't. I can't breathe without my glasses.
I don't even know how she sleeps, to be honest.
Girl, listen. That's why I sleep like I'm in the casket.
Oh, all right.
Yes, I'm happy. I'm happy Jordan is back too. But we start off, of course, some technical difficulties. We were trying to. What'd you say?
I'm like, what the cause the
because of the.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Who the fuck is Live You?
It was some wild times, but I know Santana is very excited to announce who was the open challenge for Allen Angels tonight.
Yeah. Nunzio, like FBI is in the building. Like I grew up watching Nunzio. When he was in like WWE and whatever, and I was so obsessed with the FBI. Everything about it was just everything. He was someone that I was not expecting. Like I thought maybe like Jonathan Gresham, but to see Nunzio, and then the fucking live feed starts to go crazy and it blacks out, and everybody's like live you. I'm like, oh, is this a new HBCU in connection with Chase U or some shit? Like, what are y'all doing over here? And so I was just like, you guys are really upset at me. But luckily, they did get the live feedback working for the stream on YouTube and everything like that. It was just like, all right, Impact, come on now. You got a lot of people watching.
Yeah.
Don't go over here messing up. But they did end up fixing before the match could end and everything like that. They went for a little bit. But of course, Allen, he had to cheat his way to victory.
Child. Of course he did.
I don't know where Jonathan Gresham is. I thought maybe he could have been the one to answer his challenge and everything. I thought it'd been really good though. But I don't mind Nunzio. I think it was for the moment and everything gearing up for like I said, Impact 1000. So but Angel did get the victory.
He did.
Because he should.
I mean, you love to see it. He looks good.
Yeah, icicle head.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I love his gear though.
He got the Zoe Star jacket going on.
Yeah.
In the one sleeve. It's nice. I get it. You want to be a rock star. I'm a rock star. This was fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, we have some unsettling news. PCO was hit by what looks like a Chrysler Pacifica. Don't call me.
Like a damn Jeep. I don't know what the fuck.
It could be.
Whatever it was, the ugly ass car.
It might actually be a Grand Cherokee.
It could be.
I'm not sure. But anyway, he was hit. And lo and behold, Bully Ray.
Girl, in the rain.
It's just terrible. I just feel so bad for Bully with some of these spots. Like, I will never forget sitting there at Fort Lauderdale and them trying to burn, set the damn table on fire. That shit was the funniest. Like, he has some of the most, like, this is even funny. Like, PCO is laid out in the parking lot, and Bully's just with basketball shorts and a hoodie.
Like, what the fuck is your problem?
It's golden.
I fucking hate everything about it.
And no one was expecting nothing like this to happen before. I mean, I wasn't. Bully is scared of Santana's granddaddy.
Of course. He did everything in his power to tonight. Bully did everything in his power
Right.
to get rid of my granddad.
He did.
In every capacity so he can get his ass out of this damn match. Fuck that.
Yeah. But this match still hasn't happened yet.
No.
You know, we're just kicking off the show.
No.
Of course, Chris Bay and Ace Austin take on Moose and Brian Myers. I'm not mad at it, but I am a little like, you know,
I have no feeling for this.
That's fine.
Nobody
It could have been Moose and Brian.
No, I think they made the right call.
I mean, I'm not saying they made the wrong call. It could have it's not a bad call. It's just like they're former champions, so it could have given Moose and Brian more establishment, but maybe they're not carrying on as a tag team.
Absolutely not. So
damn.
No, ma'am. My guys deserve this victory in any capacity. Get Moose Myers out of here.
What did I say? Is that what I said last night? Brian Moose. Oh, child, honey.
That was the time. But I'm happy that ABC won. They definitely should have won this match because I mean the last time it happened. I mean, you know, mean, do Moose and Brian have the quality as a team to beat the tag team champions?
Absolutely.
That's very possible that they could.
Absolutely. They've been a great tag team. They've gotten some victories even in trios.
They're very in sync with each other, which I do appreciate because a lot of times when you have tag teams, like they're kind of, I wouldn't say put together, but put together. They don't really have a lot of chemistry. Like they can't just, they lack something because they're trying something out. But with Moose and Myers, it seems like they've worked together like in the past before or some shit like that. So
I remember when Brian Myers won the Digital Media Championship.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so funny because Rich Swann had
that shit was nutty for them to start that shit over. Like what? Because he was not supposed to win.
That's when I was just
like,
you know win? Countdowns are great. Title changes on countdowns are nuts. That is nuts. But yeah, shout out to Ace.
Every time.
This was a little the placement didn't think that this would happen this early.
Not
not the first match. Leo Rush defending his X Division championship in the opener of Victory Road against Kushida, who won his way to the Ultimate X Prestige, of course. Slamversary, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was an Ultimate X match.
Very interesting decision here, as Joseph says. I agree. I just knew that they couldn't take the title off. But I am glad that the match was for what it was worth. You know?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. A little fun fact here. This is Rush's first defense of the title since winning it 2 months ago at Slamversary. I don't know why that needed to be said. Hasn't lost a singles.
Yeah, hasn't lost any of like as a singles competitor.
Yeah, and then Rush and Kushida are 1-1. So now they're 2-1.
Yeah, basically. They wanted to, run it as a, gauntlet type thing, then hey, I mean, it is what it is. Of course, I was gonna go with Kushida because I thought maybe, it would have been great because I'm still on the defense of how long Leo Rush would actually be here in Impact. But either way, I was fine with whatever the outcome was.
The fact that he matches Kevin Knight,
right?
even with the attitude, I really like that. With that being said, we do have an interview that dropped with Kevin Knight. Shout out to Wrestling Headlines that picked it up. So appreciate that. Because I'm always seeing what's picked up. Jade Cargill interview out, since we're speaking about interviews. A good, like, I've never seen Jade as open, like, in an interview. Like, I'm not saying she holds back, but I'm just saying, like, it was real, like, Jade Cargill, like, the talent, the legend, the mogul, businesswoman, in just 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was powerful. So make sure you check that out too. But Leo Rush is still your X Division champion. Is there anyone that you think right now that could could be an easily appointed challenger to him?
Yeah,
Really
that Kevin is quite interesting. I don't know. Like, I feel like of course Saban is still on the defense of him trying to get back and get his revenge on Leo Rush for what he did to him. The reason why Leo Rush is holding that championship. So I feel like Chris Saban would be one. Maybe they could continue something with Leo and Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe Kevin wants to get his revenge on how Leo did him after the match or something like that.
Yeah.
Alan Angels could be a great opponent for Leo, but Alan isn't a heel right now, so it wouldn't really.
Who cares? We literally, I think that's over. I mean, isn't, well, not to get off topic, but isn't Kiana James kind of a heel?
Sort of, in a sense.
Yeah.
But when she won, I mean, it made her feel like a tweener a bit. Because, I mean, Tiffany is technically a heel, but people cheer her.
That is true, because they were booing the hell out of Kiana. I went back and watched it.
Like,
Dude, crazy times.
Hell, Jordan Grace a fold Leo Rush. No,
Jordan would like.
Put him in the ring with like.
No, me personally, my person,
Mm-hmm.
Steve Macklin, because he challenged for it before with Trey.
He has. Well, I think Macklin has some other things he need to worry about.
Well, yeah, but oh my God,
maybe cool, but I don't know. Shout out to Leo Rush for winning. I'm interested in seeing, what they have planned for him leading up for Bound for Glory. To be honest.
Oh Lord, the more and more we get into Victory Road, the more and more we get. You would have thought PCO and Bully Ray were the main event.
The way they were acting, yes.
I like that at least 4 matches could have been the main event.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that Shelly wasn't the main event. Not only because he's a moron, but because
he had no reason to be.
No, he really didn't. He really didn't. Really good Knockouts World Tag Team Championship. If you watched our predictions last night, I did not, for no reason, think that this was good booking. But MK Ultra, you're building them, so you really can't take the tires off them. But you could have pulled the trigger, dude. You could have pulled the trigger. Giselle and Savannah,
they did a great job.
They did.
They looked really good going against MK Ultra, but I just feel like with MK Ultra, you need to build another dominant tag team like you did with the Coven. You need to, because the Coven was running through tag teams, whether it was single matches, like all the way through, like they were. And I mean, like, now that they're kind of out of the title picture because Taylor Wilde is kind of dealing with the injury and Counting King is kind of, I guess sort of whatever it is with Jody Threat or whatever, which I still think Jody had something to do with that. But you trust all redheads, but I trust these 2 redheads here. because this is a team that I wanted to be together anyway.
Yeah.
And Marsha said that she's having fun with Killer Kelly. They just had, sometimes you gotta fight people just to realize that y'all both crazy. So let's be crazy together and terrorize everybody else. And this is exactly what they're doing together. So I'm here for it.
Congratulations.
Well, they got a shot because didn't they eliminate them in the battle royal?
Well, they were gonna get that. They were gonna get that shot probably regardless, but they called them out.
Yeah, so
that was just
they took the challenge. So
like it was just that on that because, I mean, they may have retained, but didn't Courtney Rush take the pin?
Yeah,
wasn't it the Death Dolls that took the pin in that match?
That is true. So I mean, like,
oh yeah, they still had
it saved them. It does save Callan and Jody as well. So like,
they're gonna have to let Kylan like break out.
They are.
She's. I don't even like to use the term because I feel like everyone could be, but I do believe in the philosophy of like everyone's not gonna be the greatest, right?
Yeah.
But with Kylan King, she's such world championship material. Like it's crazy. She reminds me of when Rhea like came into NXT. It was like you knew that if you have like, especially with, and I'm speaking on Kylan, if you've seen her work outside of Impact,
she's like
she's a beast in the ring, man. And like she has a look. She is just like, yeah, great on the mic. She's really the total package. So I just wanted to shine a light on Kylan King because man, like y'all gonna have to, she could be doing that right now. She could be the opponent as we gear up, but we'll just have to see. But on the win.
I need to start coming out with chains and shit now.
It's crazy. I love these graphics. Bully Ray is scared. He's trying to get out. That's not gonna happen. You signed.
He really thought that he could like burn my granddaddy's head. Bitch, what is wrong with you? Are you crazy? Why do you feel the need that you can just like go around and start to try to burn my granddaddy? You big bitch. Just rude as hell for no reason. You trying to kill my granddaddy again. I am sick of it. And him.
I have no comment.
You should have a lot of comments because this is what you like. Will this be described as Halloween since his granddad is Michael Myers?
No. You spell his name right, Joseph, when you talk about my man, Michael Myers. Speaking of horror, Crazy Steve, literally the paint dripping off of his face, this match between him and Black Taurus, the ending of Decay, the ending of Crazy Steve in a sense, and becoming something like, it is crazy that we've seen Havoc go to Jessica, Rosemary go to Courtney Rush, and now Crazy Steve. And it's gonna be so crazy when I swear to God, if they let Black Taurus take off his mask,
that is gonna be like,
no, when I tell y'all, to me, and this is just to me, that man is fine as fuck. Like,
why did you get so close to the mic to say that? Like, back up.
Because I wanted the audio listeners.
I'm sure they can hear that.
I'm sure. But yeah, he is fine, y'all. Scrumptious. Crazy Steve gets the win. I think he had to be honest. It would have been funny as hell if Black Taurus would have gotten the victory. We don't know what's next. Like, to see Crazy Steve, the last time we saw him was with Trey, like in their whole Monster Balls, like that was just so crazy. And then for it to be this, shout out to BZ in the back, but for it to be this,
Well, we end up seeing them in that. Well, that match never aired though, but where we got
yeah,
to
like
actually see like sort of Decay be together,
yeah,
but not in that magnitude because
yeah,
like Jessica and Courtney was hugging them like, oh my god, and they're like, what the fuck?
yeah. And then the last time we saw him talking to them, he was by himself.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. Mm.
I don't know either, but
He had
Kenny
Tom scared as
King.
hell though. I ain't gonna lie. He was like, why are you messing with Tom like that, Crazy Steve? Leave that man alone. That man was petrified. He was standing up the whole time. He didn't know what to do.
He-
Tom was so scared. He didn't know if Crazy Steve was gonna come over there and attack him or what. That man put out a fork and everything. Like, please leave Tom
oh,
alone. Okay. He
that
is
is so
going,
crazy.
he is the man got a job to do and you want to play
Oh,
around. Please, like leave
girl,
him. Leave that man alone. He's trying to get his life together. Tom
I'm
was
sorry.
like, feet don't fail me now. That man froze, and he stood up and froze.
Crazy, that man was fighting for his life.
Literally.
Kenny King, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be here long. You are really crazy as hell for letting that man run circles around you. But to be fair, y'all always ask me why I don't like Heath. Stay out of black folks' business.
But that's a Caucasian man in the room.
Tonight was a black man. Tonight there was a black man in the ring, and you did not mind your business. Y'all done pissed me off with this one. I'm more. This will be the event. This will be the match that I'm more pissed off. And this is the first place. The second one was when y'all let Jordan Grace win at Slammiversary. And the third one is when y'all let Mickey James beat Deonna Purrazzo at Bound for Glory.
That shit was.
This is the number one. Why? So he can go into Impact 1000 champion? I can't believe this. And then they get a whole match card. First time ever matchup. Who gives a damn? It's Tommy Dreamer, dude. Y'all let Tommy Dreamer. Kenny King, you even with Heath, I still feel like you did this to yourself. And you did this to us.
What was us?
The black delegation. Girl, your month coming.
I didn't even say anything.
Play the video.
I've said nothing.
Oh, here you go.
I go get my flag right now.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm hanging on my wall. You know what's crazy? I have a jersey. I have my baseball jersey.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it? It starts next Friday, to be exact.
To be exact.
I'm gonna come in with my baseball jersey that I got and my hat. Yeah, I'm gonna be Phantom for real. I'm Fanuma.
Oh, if you know, you know.
You know.
This is just crazy as hell.
Kenny King being a transitional champion to Tommy Dreamer, who should have retired tonight, is disgusting.
As digital media champion.
As digital for this title here. There were a lot of people that I did see on social media who were not happy about this decision.
I told you, Kenny King is over, dude.
Well, I wouldn't say he's over. I think it's just
No, I'm saying like over with. Like he's up there with like black wrestling, Twitter. They love Kenny.
Well, I get that. However, this wasn't Black Twitter talking.
Oh
Or
man,
wrestling Black Twitter talking at that. These were, yeah. So, it was like y'all letting this man like
I shouldn't
be
even
younger
know.
talent, you know?
That's disgusting. Are you calling Kenny younger talent? I mean, compared to Tommy Dreamer.
Well, they would consider in this instance,
Yeah,
Kenny would be the newer, younger talent
that's true. I mean, Kenny's had
versus Tommy Dreamer, who's dreamed of first attending a wrestling event at this arena 43 years ago at the age of 10. Like who the fuck need to know that?
I
Has
hate
he
it.
not been in this arena before?
I hate it so much. This is just, I don't even have to whoever came up with this idea.
I was rooting for you to like stay the fuck out.
It should have been.
But you did what you did, honestly.
Yeah.
And you must suffer.
It was fun and games yesterday. But
That does not justify him becoming digital media championship because he dreamt of wrestling in this arena at the age of 10 years old. Girl, you was 10 years old 43 years ago.
oh, look at this. Frame this. Being grandpas
They
is
brought in Motor City Machine Guns who stayed winning despite being grandpas. I get it. But people love it. So people love them.
They do.
There are people that enjoy the Detroit Machine Gun Kellys. They definitely enjoy them. Me personally, I enjoy their theme song. But I don't even sing that shit anymore. And
Yeah,
we used
'cause
to sing that shit heavily on Impact. Like if you
We
watch
used
the
to.
beginning Impact shows, we would sing,
Yeah.
But when you start messing with when you eventually become an op, now your theme song is trash and y'all begging for water still. All right.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. We might have to. I got word that Twitch is messing up. If you're watching from Twitch, we apologize for the lagging that you may have. Pausing. Twitch is sometimes,
Yeah.
might have to move somewhere. But
Restart.
but yeah, it is what it is.
My flag.
I'm so mad, dude. This is just not where.
Y'all just everything about it, I hate it.
Yeah.
Like honestly, truly, Tommy Dreamer.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Go lay down. Take your damn pills.
Oh Lord. It's terrible.
I hate everything.
I don't know. Digital media champion is such a stretch, though.
Girl, he gonna be transitional too.
He is. Of course, this is women's wrestling talk, and it wouldn't be women's wrestling talk if we weren't talking about this historic feud between two of the greatest knockouts, in my opinion, of all time. Deonna Purrazzo, Jordynne Grace faced off. Going into this match, Jordynne Grace is 0-4. The big tale of them all. Can she beat the Virtuosa? Can she demolish something that she's always just given it her all? Jordynne has given it her all every single time with Deonna Purrazzo. Every single time. And she's fallen short. And every single time she gets up, she picks herself up. I think this was very important for Jordynne in the sense of proving herself. Like she's been champion, but she's never beat Deonna.
Yeah.
That's a lot to say. Trinity has come in and now tapped Deonna, not only once for the first time, but twice. And that's a lot of competition. Like Jordynne probably not saying this is how it was, but I feel like Jordan was like, hell no. Like, the fuck? Like, how the fuck? How the fuck?
Girl, you fucking joking me? Like, you don't let this bitch come up here and say that to me, Stevie? Come on,
like,
a t-shirt.
She was.
No, you crazy?
Yeah.
You let her come in here and get not one but 2 taps off Deanna.
And I haven't even beat her.
She whooped my ass 4 times.
4 times.
The fuck?
Crazy. Match of the night.
It was great.
I don't care. Like, I'm not interested in anything that you have to say besides the main event. I will give you that. But this was the match of the fucking night. I don't want to hear it. It doesn't have to be a main event. It was the match of the fucking night. No one out wrestled these two. Even, and y'all know I love Trey and Zach and Saban and whatchamacallit, whatever the fuck his name is. But that was a lot of chaos going on. This was a match. This was a fucking match, and I'm so proud of Deanna. I'm so happy to see Jordan get her victory, but I'm just really happy to see Deanna put on some hellified matches. And we may not be there, but it's the same feeling. I clapped for Jordan the same way that I clapped for Deanna Purrazzo. You know, my old, I don't know. I love this match. Makes me love wrestling. Honestly. Just everything about it. Just you don't even know who's truly gonna win. If Deanna wins, it's gonna be so crazy. If Jordan wins, it's gonna be such a hierarchy of accomplishments for her. But just so crispy. I'm just very happy.
I mean, they have the best chemistry, honestly, between when it comes to knockouts and everything like that. And I mean, I'm happy to see Jordan Grace back in Impact. I was telling Nikki, Absolutely. Impact is Jordan's home. Like, I don't know if I could see Jordan Grace like at a different promotion. Like, I feel like with Impact, it's just she has the star power. She fits the aesthetic and everything, and she's absolutely amazing. Like, there's no denying that. And I mean that. I think with her taking this break, taking this hiatus, and coming back, and making her return and everything, when there's been so many speculation on exactly where she's gonna go, contract expired, all this and that, her to be back in Impact Wrestling, I think that is great, to be honest. I think that this was a match this was something that Jordan needed. This is more so about, can Jordan finally do what nobody else has been able to do, and that is beat Deanna outside of just Trinity. This is years going into with Jordan and Deanna, from title matches to just singles matches. She's never been able to beat this woman. And every time Deanna says that Jordan is her toughest opponent. And you see that because they're both hard hitting. They would try to break each other's body if they could. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that these women did tonight, and it was great. So I definitely enjoyed every bit of it, and happy to see Jordan Grace back. Jordan could possibly be the one to face Trinity at Bound for Glory, but we haven't gotten there yet, because they will be tagging in that 10 knockouts tag match for their 1,000th episode. So I mean, I guess, right now, after we're on the road to Bound for Glory, because they do have to take a stop in Memphis, and we got to see what they're going to be doing there as well, because I don't know. It's going to be quite interesting, I will say.
It is. It is. If you were watching on Facebook, we had a quick shift over to Twitter to check in with them just a little bit, but you should be back Facebook. And I hope Twitch, you are operating well too. And we are live on YouTube as well. So yeah, a lot to dive into. I think Jordan Grace and Deanna should be studied. Their feud is one of the greatest in the world. for women's wrestling and professional wrestling, in my opinion. Um, there's just something there. They're very evenly matched up. And Jordan may look like she has all the power, but Deanna is just as powerful. And Deanna may look like she's coming in with technicality of the magnitudes, but Jordan is matching that every time. And I think that's what's so revolutionary about both of these women, because they just continue to make the marquee of wrestling. Shout out to Allison holding it down. Miss Ref here. Love to see it. But we move on to the match that, I mean, Jesus Christ, went on forever with Bully Ray versus PCO. Girl, like, what the hell? They were really like, oh,
don't
this
know.
is so good. Who took this?
I have no idea. I saw it on Twitter actually. Like I was just going through grabbing photos of stuff.
This
Honestly,
is such a good photo.
it's straight. It is honestly good for what it was because I didn't have Eddie to
Yeah.
get the photos. And
He
honestly,
was
I mean,
there.
I don't know what it is with y'all, but when y'all go to these shows or whatever, or those who be watching, y'all really don't be snapshotting any of like Impact stuff, and I don't understand what it is. I got
Maybe
questions.
they just want to enjoy the show.
I don't care what they want to enjoy. I want to enjoy the show too, but I can't because I gotta grab photos. So you make yourself useful for me.
Not because of you. That's crazy. That's superhero Santana.
Very much so. Make yourself useful for once in your life.
I think it also has to do with where you sit too, because there's some angles that you get good, and then others, you know. I haven't, like, I'm so ready for Victory Road. I mean, not Victory Road. I'm sorry. I'm so ready for Memphis Mayhem because I just know this set is just gonna be.
I
It's
mean,
in
it's like
Graceland.
Graceland. It's like
It's in Graceland, like the home, like, and I don't fuck with Elvis, but
fuck
just a
no.
lot of prestige. Yeah, he's a weirdo.
That's a process.
Yeah,
I'm wondering, can I bring my camera in because I know they had
I'm
like.
almost certain.
Well, I browse around at like the venues and stuff like that
Yeah.
to see.
Well,
You
it is
know,
the studio location.
yeah.
So it's on Graceland property, but it's the studio. So they might be a little more lenient.
I would hope so because I'm not trying to
Yeah.
take pictures of none that's going on in Mr. Graceland over there.
Yeah.
Now if this was
We
that
don't
would
have
definitely
any
been-
issues.
hopefully not. If so,
Yeah.
I'm taking somebody to Graceland.
Okay. We also hear from Eric Young and Scott Demora talking about their plans with Impact Wrestling and sending a clear message that Eric Young seems like he's back to being one of the faces of Impact Wrestling. But
Mhm.
we'll see what transpires. The Rascals, and I'm so happy to say this, Lord Jesus, defeat the Detroit City Boys with the help of the good hands, in a sense. But either way, who gives a damn? Shout out to Trey. Oh my god, like those classes he's been taking for like stunts and stuff, you can just tell his acting is moving with that, because I mean, I love you, Daniel Spencer, but the way he made you think that he was gonna charge just for Zach to do the big one.
Mhm.
Listen,
Hilarious.
when he beat Shelly, I'm telling you,
Girl.
I gotta give Zach a shout too, though. I
Shout out to John Cena. You love to see it.
I don't know why I put it up there every time, knowing I'm gonna. Well,
Well,
never mind.
let's
doesn't
go,
apply for tonight.
Cena.
That doesn't apply for tonight. Will Nikki be happy if Trey's 2 belts? Yes, absolutely. I would.
Well, the Let's Go Cena doesn't apply tonight.
No, the me always having to bring that down. I was saying I could just keep it down, but then I remembered, you know. Okay. Of course, Shelly and David are 4-0 against any version of the Rascals. So that does include Wesley. So I see what they try to do. The Rascals have won their last 3 tag team matches in Impact Wrestling under controversy. don't think that needed to be said. Who's making these? And then
Whoever's making those need to go to jail. I'm not gonna lie.
what?
Whoever's making those need to go to jail because
No,
some
they
of them y'all adding just don't make sense.
No, they don't make sense. And then Saban and Shelly haven't won a 2-on-2 tag team match in Impact Wrestling over 3 months because they suck. That's what you forgot to add because they fucking suck.
Mhm.
This is what you love to see. Trey. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm almost certain these guys in the front had on Wrestling Revolver. That literally looks like merged from Wrestling Revolver, but I'm not sure. And if they are from Wrestling Revolver, they should be clapping a little harder. But yes. And then
I'm trying to understand some things.
okay.
I remember you said the whole 9/11 thing is on for Friday the 13th.
Oh, that's what someone tweeted.
That's what I'm saying. I'm searching.
Yeah.
Is it me?
No, definitely. It's Monday. So there's no Friday. I don't know I don't know what the internet does sometimes, but it's the funniest
What?
thing. Yeah.
What are you saying?
But anyway,
God.
I know a lot of people thought that Trinity and Alicia would be the main event, and I get it, it's a championship. But if you know, you knew, and I even said this last night. There were 4 different matches that we were all talking about, discussing. One
Yeah.
being this match, we said Bully Ray versus PCO. We talked about the tag team match because Joseph brought that up, and I also brought up Macklin and Josh, and you brought that up too.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's like very many options for what could have been. I mean, because of course, your champion is involved in a tag match, but then
correct.
again, you know, you never
The
know.
whole show seemed to go around Bully and PCO.
Yeah, that could have
The
made
whole
it thought that could have been the main event, but it wasn't.
And as much as Trinity and Alicia have had,
Mhm.
it's a short term, but it's been very like this is how you book. First of
Mhm.
all, shout out to Trinity for shaking her ass before making that spot on the table.
Girl.
I cannot believe I'm even saying this, but like, shout out to Frank for bringing out Tracy Brooks and encouraging. It was so good to see Tracy Brooks, a legend in the game, supporting Trinity. I
I
think
mean,
that said a lot. Um,
I
this
mean,
was a
when we found out that, well, when we saw what Eddie did to Trendy last night,
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
well, I know, but he was about to do that again tonight.
He was.
So, but I did inform y'all that Mr. Kazarian was going to come out there,
He did say that.
and possibly Tracy would be out there too to be a part of the
He
distraction.
did say that.
And well,
That's
poor
what
Eddie.
happened. Delicious, crazy.
I don't
I
know.
love that.
I hate it.
Good job.
Mm-mm.
Good job between both of these
Like
women.
delicious.
Delish is crazy. I think it's so great,
Mm-mm.
but I do think that this was a good callback for Lish.
Yeah.
This was I just think that this was a good opportunity for both of them. And I think Trinity is being booked in such a way that the only thing that I will say is it seems like it was just popular. And I cannot believe people are doing this with Trinity in a sense, but it seemed to be just so popular when
Yeah.
she first came over. Like the difference just seems like, I mean, every time for the couple weeks she would do something,
Yeah.
it was like the everyone was just so hyped. We've stayed obviously, but even like it's just I don't know. It's very interesting to see the way it is now, but I think they're booking her well. I think she might become the longest reigning Impact World Champion. Well, Impact Knockouts World Champion, but um it's funny having a run in with Eddie. you know, having run-ins with, you know, different people. So very interesting. But this is such a, like, take me back to 2004, please. Like,
It's very much that.
dude, this is the it couple. Like,
We have some soldiers in here.
I do want to ask, since Stephanie, one of our hosts here, she says she's still waiting on Trinity versus Mickey. I do want to ask.
Mickey's showing up tomorrow.
Well, I think she will. But if Mickey beats Trinity, do people would people regret the match? I guess. Are people okay with Mickey beating Trinity? That's what I want to know.
So,
Yeah, Ty Maxey is the longest reigning, and she's also the longest reigning AAA Riverdale Reigns champion. And before Santana dives into this, Taya has a few words she wants to say.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ty Valkyrie, and you are watching Women's Wrestling Talk.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
On the graphics, of course, for myself. If Mickey was to beat Trinity, I feel like the outcome would be very interesting, because it'll be like, well, damn, like, Mickey, yes, you did vacate the title because of your fake injury. And, you know, you decide that, you know, you come back whenever you feel like you're ready to come back. And you think that you can, I mean, do you come back still being on this last rodeo type shit? Like, or is that like done or whatever? You know,
Right.
because if you come back to being on this last rodeo thing, then, I mean, and you say, oh, well, you're going to beat Trinity, or like Trinity is the one that you want to step into the ring with, you know, to continue on this last rodeo, and you beat Trinity, then I'm not saying that Trinity didn't have like a long reign or whatever, but I feel like Trinity does deserve to have a lot more title defenses under her belt before Mickey James even gets involved. You know, like, I feel like Trinity should be defending her title against like a Kylan King or
Right.
Giselle Shaw, you know, maybe Savannah. I mean, Tasha Steelz is somewhere still in the milk carton, but hey,
Girl,
she
what
can
is
come
it?
in as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a plethora of women in the division that I feel like Trinity could step into the ring with
Yeah.
and everything. Um, and I mean, she's putting on great matches, you know what I'm saying? She's having, you know, great title defenses that she's having, but I feel like, you know, she does need some more, she needs some more title defenses. Maybe I say she's had Deanna like twice or whatever, you know, to
Like,
beat Deanna and then face her again. And then, you know, Lish is her third, this is considered to be her third basically title defense. Well, second per se, because she beat Deanna. So this will be like her second title defense, basically. I feel like she needs some more to
put under her belt.
yeah, put up under her belt before Mickey James come back. Now let's say like Mickey James does come back, and you know, maybe not so quickly she's gonna be jumping into the title picture. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, Jordan Grace is right there too. You know what I'm saying?
She is, but Mickey never dropped. Like, Mickey had to
Yeah,
drop the title.
I do. Yeah, but I'm
So
saying like,
she has
even
to be, like, she has to be put in the title picture.
yeah, but let's just say like she comes in, but she tries to, I guess, she, I mean, of course she's gonna let Trinity know, like, look, I never lost that title. So
Yeah.
when you're done, mess around with all these other knockouts and these other little girls, you come get some of this hardcore country.
I think she's gonna be like, now
Hard,
you know, she gonna be
okay.
like, you know me, and you know I'm not just gonna ask for that opportunity. I'm gonna work my way just like I did when I said in Dallas, Texas. I love that woman so much, dude. Mickey is the one. I think that's how she gonna come in. She gonna say, "I'm gonna wrestle everyone," and then you're gonna see Mickey James versus Dana Luna. She's gonna beat Dana Luna. They're gonna bring in some more talent. She's gonna beat Colin King. She's gonna beat Giselle. She's gonna beat, and then they finally they
Hard,
gonna run it.
hard
You
to
said
kill.
what?
I give Mickey and Trinity hard to kill.
Yeah, because she's good at hard to kill.
She is, and that bitch is hard to kill.
Hey, she is. No
She is.
pun intended. 2 years in a row is nasty work.
It is. She's undefeated at hard to kill, to be honest. So I mean, like, if they want to run Bound for Glory, of course, Trent. That's a big pay per view. You know what I'm
Las
saying?
Vegas
And,
on the strip.
well, no, Bound for Glory, Chicago.
Oh, you said
Hard
Bound for. I'm sorry.
Hard to kill wise is definitely going to be a big one. That's the first.
No, I mean, and if you have Mickey James versus Trinity on the strip, hard
Oh,
to kill.
that like UFC arena, nuts.
Now I see the vision that you were
So
talking about.
like it
Waiting
would
on.
be like let's wait on it. Like let's build up this. Let's let Trinity and Mickey James feud be like one of the biggest like moments happening in the women's wrestling going into Hard to Kill. That Impact is going to be going into a new era. Let's start
Yeah.
there. Production wise, all of that stuff. So like there's going to be some big changes with Impact Wrestling. I'm going to Las Vegas for considerably the first time to host their pay-per-view there on the strip in one of the most legendary and iconic arenas in that area for all UFC, MMA fighting and stuff like that. Put Trinity and Mickey James there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and go from there. I'm pretty sure when it comes time for whoever they choose to place her with for Bound for Glory, it would be quite interesting for that too, because I mean after that they kind of go overseas and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of do their stuff there.
Toronto. It's all tapings. There's no live. I don't think there's a after Bound for Glory. I don't think they'll have a live. Unless it's something, and it may be something in December that I saw.
They normally do like,
but I'm not mad at it.
New Year or something. I know I might have like New Year or something going on too, though. But
Yeah.
I mean, in a sense, like I feel like with Mickey and Trinity, that's something that a lot of people are probably definitely waiting on. So I would want that feud to take its time to build. That's how
we may get a multiverse 3.
We may. In the midst of all of this, we could, to be honest. And you know, who knows? Trinity could be putting her title on the line against somebody from New Japan Stardom or something like that. You know, even in the mix of the other knockouts that are there. So like I feel like Trinity being champion, this opens up a wide range of different competitors she could step into the ring with. This allows her to broaden her in-ring ability at that and not feel like she's been so limited. She's, you know, saying even hell, put Trinity and Eddie Edwards in a damn match at this goddamn point.
Girl.
Can you imagine? But yeah, so like
no, that would be amazing to see because you know, we've talked about this a lot. We're very passionate. Women's wrestling is involved in intergender wrestling.
Of course.
And I think intergender wrestling is so important. Like Sami Callihan said on the interview, it shouldn't even be called that.
No.
And it's so good to see Eddie and Trinity work together. I mean, even with Frankie coming out, Frankie and Tracy have become a protector over the originals in a sense. No, there's no telling how Tracy and Lish will be played in Impact 1000 because yes, they have their tag team match, but
I'm sure there's other things that are gonna be going around too, though. So like
intergender falls count anywhere, yes.
Bring back the 6-sided cage.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, girl, she took the high fly and everything, and the table did not break the way it should have. However, it did what it could because Eddie was laid on his back as he deserved it. So Trinity basically got her revenge. You know, bitch, you on a blue thunder bomb me through the goddamn table. Well, bitch, I'm gonna high fly.
It would have been so crispy if she would have just put her whole ass in his face and it just smashed.
That's just nuts.
But yeah, we kind of figured this. Trinity Knockouts World Champion. Not to say Lish was a layup, you know, but we know the business. You know how this goes.
Come on now.
Shocking things can happen at all times. So I'm not saying doubt it. But they're
match wise too.
Yeah. Good match though. Great match. And then we move on to the Bound for Glory. Announcing Mike and Don will be, of course, the legendary commentary team of TNA Impact Wrestling will be inducted into the Hall of Fame in Chicago Saturday, October the 21st. Tickets are still on sale, and you can see Will Ospreay in action as well.
Yeah,
Man, this is what we came for. Pause. We were supposed to have this match at Rebellion, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. This
No.
is a dream match for me. I love Josh, but he is a baby face. Josh Alexander is Bianca Belair. I'm just gonna put it out there. Not sure who Steve Macklin is, but Steve Macklin is, and I tweeted this briefly earlier. I don't think people understand how much I love Macklin. I genuinely think that going into this, I kind of figured he would lose because Josh is back. Josh has to get back. You know, Josh has to be the one to beat Alex fucking Shelley, of all people. But it was good to see Macklin in the main event. Both of them well deserving. This match was exactly what I thought it was going to be. Josh had to really tap into how long he's been back. Macklin is back now too, you know? So it's not like Josh is the only one who's back, but Macklin we've seen him in and out. You know, obviously he just had a feud with PCO. He's been teaming with Bully. He's been active, but he's still back too. And Josh Macklin, great match, dude. Like, just great.
I mean, it was a great time. It
Not
was.
much to say, just a good pure wrestling match, just hard hitting. Loved everything that I saw about it. It went on as long as it needed to. Once again, Jordan and Deanna, I feel like were match of the night, and this was just as close for me. Highlighting all four of these participants, I just want to say this is what makes me love professional wrestling. So, like, this is why I love Impact Wrestling. Everything about it, every match that was on the card, every person, like even Shelly and Taven, God forbid. It's just really, it's good to have these. Good to have these pay-per-views. Even though there was a lot of other shit going on, Victory Road was with us the whole night. And Santana, any thoughts on this match?
Well, I wasn't truly able to watch the match because while this was happening, I was, of course, on the SmackDown post show.
Right.
But I know it was a great match because, I mean, this is Josh, this is Macklin coming off of an injury, Josh coming off of an injury,
Yeah.
you know, and of course, I mean, this has been something that has been boiling for months and everything, and it finally happened. And Josh getting the victory over Macklin, I mean, I think this is just the beginning. This is just the start of, you know, with Macklin and Josh Alexander, first time ever. You know, these guys, main event, they are absolutely amazing talents in Impact. Point blank period. There's no changing it. So maybe Josh, you know, goes back and get the title that he had to vacate, you know, due to his own injury. But I'm sure that Macklin is not going to be too happy about that because Macklin's title reign was cut short.
That is true.
You know, it was cut short. So I mean, he has a lot of pent up anger and aggression towards the fact that, you know, that he lost his title too, which still doesn't make any damn sense as to why he lost.
You know, it's fucked up. Eddie should have beat Josh. In hindsight, I hate to say it, but people would have been. Josh would have had to drop anyway. Eddie would have lost.
Yeah,
So went that
but
way.
did they? Well, what I mean, but I
Could
mean,
you imagine like Eddie versus PCO for the championship?
and PCO won.
And then he's transitional because he can be.
I think Eddie should be transitional.
I mean, Eddie definitely could be transitional. There's no problem in that. He could have lost it hard to kill and still really not transitional.
And then my granddaddy
I
could
think I still go back to that night fuck, where were they? Where were they? I can't remember. They were in like I think they were in the 2300 building that night for Bound for Glory.
have.
I can't remember. I don't remember.
Probably
I was so pissed, dude. That should have been Eddie's night to shine, but whatever.
was a
Um,
good time.
any final thoughts before we abruptly leave and not finish the job?
I mean, Victory Road was great. Last year was great. I mean, we had Bobby Fish come in, you know what I'm saying, which was completely absolutely amazing. And I mean, this year for me, Nunzio coming in, but lucky that I wasn't there for it. But Impact, next time y'all want to do something, a celebration, extravaganza, can you please make sure that you do not go to New York?
Go to Nashville.
Like, honestly, like the 1,000 episodes, Victory Road could have took place here again. Y'all should have did White Plains last year for Victory Road and then came to Tennessee. I'm saying here like I live in Tennessee and I don't.
You'll say it one day.
Huh?
That's when people will know where you live.
Yeah.
You moved to Tennessee.
Not really, because I still wouldn't tell nobody.
Yeah, but I mean, they would see us. Like,
I mean, yeah, they would see us, but we could
at
be
least
out somewhere.
Velvet Taco at least.
Where the Velvet Tacos be at?
Yeah, but they're gonna know we're in Nashville because I always post.
I'm not moving to Alabama, Stephanie. I'm telling you right now. I would
Girl,
never move to
who
Alabama.
the fuck?
I would never move to Alabama.
Stephanie, you need to move to Tennessee.
It's a great. I'm sure it's a great state, but I can't see myself in Alabama. No.
They would be happy.
It's great to pass, come by, go to the museums, living there. Alabama is it's probably not my speed, to be honest. Where I live now is not my speed.
No.
By
the
no
one place that she's been that's her speed is Nashville.
Not even that.
It will be. It will be.
I wouldn't even be outside.
One day, y'all gonna see me, Santana, and Stephanie all in Nashville, living with a studio, and it's gonna
Stephanie said, "Why should she move to Tennessee?"
Because she's in Alabama.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah. SEC, baby.
Well, wherever I choose to,
No, she should. I think there's a lot, Stephanie. I think honestly, for what you do, I do think that there's a lot of opportunity. I think you have a lot of opportunity here. And I think I'm not saying that you don't have it in a place like Birmingham, but if you came to Nashville, I feel like you would just yeah, I feel like there's so much here. And I'm being biased because I'm from Tennessee, but I'm not from Nashville. And there's no way in hell you could have told me 10 years ago that I would even what? No, hell no. There's so much opportunity here. So I'm just saying, since Impact's first episode was at Huntsville, it would be cool if they got back. That's true. That's true.
I haven't been to Alabama, and
I couldn't tell you the last time.
I can't tell you either.
I know not since. I know they haven't been there since pandemic. I don't think they've been there since then.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I think that wherever I choose a station at is gonna be. I think it's gonna fit my forte. To be honest.
Yeah. Well,
that's about it. But I don't know. I would probably still live in the South, but
definitely.
I don't think I could ever be the South.
No, I would never leave. I would never leave the South.
No, I can leave the South. I just don't feel like I would ever be the South.
Like you would be or never leave?
Be the South.
Oh, Southern?
Yes.
You can't be the South. You'll be Southern.
No, I'm be the South. I'm all over the region.
It's not like you're saying something that's totally not what you're saying. Be the
What am I
South.
doing?
It sounds like you saying be the South.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, you're not. I'm saying be the South. I'm not even saying real
Be the
words. I'm
South.
saying be the South.
Be the South.
Yeah, be the South.
SOUF.
Nah, it's Southern. Ain't nobody the South.
I
Unless you
mean, the South got something to say,
always.
according to Outkast.
Well, yeah, but girl, there were others.
What
Putting
other?
I'm just saying there were other people that were putting the South on the map.
Well,
Like Lil Jon and Eastside Boys.
that is very accurate. However,
Hey,
they weren't doing like the Outkast.
girl, to you.
I like the way you
To
move.
you. I love Outkast though.
Yeah.
With that being said, you guys, that's it. We will be doing game night tomorrow. If you're in the Nashville area and need a little baby ticket for tomorrow, please let me know. I have one. I am
There's
desperate.
nobody here that is in
Oh,
Nashville.
you have no idea who will
Little
pop.
baby.
You have no
Yeah,
idea.
put that bitch
Yeah,
on.
I'm trying to
You
get
know
rid of
what
this
it's like?
ticket because
Why not just resell it on like Ticketmaster?
you can't. I don't have the option. I would have been done that.
That is disgusting.
I don't
You
have the
can't
option.
resell your ticket that way.
No, there's not an option
Oh,
to do.
they got y'all.
Yeah, they did because I thought it was gonna eventually get canceled as time progressed because he was canceling other shows. So I didn't even think about it. But I might be at a concert tomorrow, which I might not be. I might just take the L, honestly.
You love to see it. Well, not the L,
I'm not
but
gonna lie.
you know.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all, because it's not working for me at this moment. I want to go down there, but then again, I don't. Everybody keeps commenting on my post talking about they need two, and it's really pissing me off.
Like I said, I have one, and that means that you telling me you need two doesn't do anything because I only have one.
It's crazy.
Meaning that you can buy this one and y'all can figure out what y'all gonna do with the second one.
I'm
And the
probably
third one,
honestly
the fourth one,
gonna
the
give
fifth
it to someone for free.
one. Yeah.
Like I'm honestly probably gonna like just give it to somebody because I really don't give a fuck. Because I know if I do that, somebody's gonna be like, "Well, damn, girl, here, at least take $100 or something." Like I don't even care at this point. Like I don't. That's how bad I don't want to go. Like I don't want to leave the house tomorrow. And it has nothing to do with what happened in Memphis because I don't give a damn. People can get shot anywhere. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just how I feel. Girl, you can get shot at the corner market. Girl, you can get shot at the gas station. You can get shot anywhere, girl. If somebody got a gun, what people need to be asking is how the hell did you get in the FedEx form with a gun? That is. So no, it has nothing to do with like none of that or anything. But girl, I just want to be in a house. I want to be in my bed. I want to like be in my room, be in my space, be in my energy. With that being said, we will be doing game night tomorrow, so you will get to see me then, but no more post shows for Nikki Bougie as of now. Any final words?
I don't have any.
Okay, good. With that being said,
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.